again.
Let's beat the team. At point guard, 5'8", number 1, Odyssey Sims. At power forward, 6 feet 1 inches, number 24, Nafisa Collier. Starting at shooting guard, standing 5'11", number 33, Simone Augustus. At center, 6'6", number 34, Sylvia Fowles. At small forward, 6 feet, number 23, Maya Moore. A head coach for your team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Minnesota Lynx.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Chicago Sky as they play against the Minnesota Lynx. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we are so glad you've joined us tonight. Well, we know the history between these teams. They see each other just twice a year. Tim, how loud is this arena going to be?
Very loud. Just an awesome environment expected tonight in this arena. They've been talking about this one all week in the local papers and talk shows. It has the feel of a big postseason game.
Yeah, and they don't face off much, so it has an extra special feel to it. And I just can't wait to see how it goes tonight. As always, we just want a close game.
She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, you have to appreciate a player like Fowles who goes hard until the ref blows the whistle. She plays inspired basketball.
Pass to Dolson. Vandersloot outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's not an easy shot, but Vandersloot has just so many tricks up her sleeve. Nifty make.
Outside Moore. Fouls with it. Covered by DeShields. Fires from 14. Sims with the bucket.
Really smart. Draw the defender out to the perimeter because inside there's just too much size for her to be effective.
Exactly. You know, if she finds her spot on the perimeter and doesn't force things, her outside shot is going to be hard to block no matter who is on her.
Back to Vandersloot. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Dolson. She hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, if there's somebody open on the court with the same jersey on, Vandersloot will find her. Incredible court vision.
Augustus outside. Pass to Moore. Fades and shoots. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Big time putback. What a great motor she has.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder than her.
And night in and night out, this is the kind of effort level she gives you.
Now here's DeShields. That one good for 2.
With quick hands and an excellent touch around the rim, DeShields really is a quality finisher.
Here's the teardrop, and it's in.
She clearly had the speed advantage there, and she used it to burn the defense for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
Outside Quigley. An excellent D there from Simone Augustus. The Lynx with the lead. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Here's Fouls. Down it goes for her third basket in as many tries.
A sound scorer like Fowles has to be able to score buckets through some contact. And really, she's as resilient as they come.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Dolson. Now here's DeShields. Vandersloot. Takes the three. Good on the triple.
Really known as a passer, Vandersloot can hit from long range too. And the D respecting her shot, it opens up the rest of the court.
And here's Moore, guarded by Quigley. Out to the wing. Puts up a three. Minnesota gets it back. And she gets it to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for one more.
This has been a good job. I'll take it back. A great job by them attacking the glass here, and they've really earned some extra chances from it.
You're absolutely right, Brian. Great job. Really coming from these second chances. 6 of the last 10 points have come from second chances. Great hustle. And Simone Augustus here in action tonight, one of the most lethal perimeter players the league has ever seen. Now she's in the twilight of her career, but guess what? She can still take over a game.
Now here's Quigley. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Dolson. Shoots over fouls. Dolson's shot's good. Well, with Augustus, she is so hard to contain, hurts you in so many ways.
Look, Augustus' fantastic jumper paired with a mean first step and crossover is so fun to watch. And if you go small on her, she'll drag the defender down to the post and just absolute ice in her veins as well. So many clutch shots in her career.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
So smooth down low. Fouls can usually make something happen inside. I mean, she just wants to win at all costs. For someone that didn't play organized basketball until the 8th grade, Sylvia Fowles developed very quickly. After 4 years of college basketball, she left no doubt about her game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And despite being a late bloomer to some, Fowles showed the ability to score and rebound at a high level before entering the draft.
Yeah, picked 2nd overall in 2008. Tremendous on the interior, solid footwork, terrific post moves. And no question, Fowles earns every single rebound.
Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, since coming into the league as the 2nd overall pick in 2008, Fowles arguably the best post defender in the WNBA.
Now here's DeShields. Outside Quigley. Left side DeShields. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Sylvia Fowles.
It's hard to put your finger on it, but I see it as this ruggedness to DeShields' game that propels her to absorb contact and get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Diamond DeShields is part of an incredible family of athletes. Of course, her dad and brother, both professional baseball players. Can you even imagine the games of pickup in their backyard?
That one misses. Well, the DeShields family is stacked athletically. You can't forget about their mom, Tisha.
Yeah, Tisha was an All-American in track at Tennessee. When you watch Diamond play, you can see how confident and tough she is. Signs of someone from an elite family of athletes.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Pass to Vandersloot. Poked away. Collier with it. And Parker picks her up defensively. Collier with it. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over.
Well, teams are always looking for players that can make an immediate impact, and Nafisa Collier sure fits that mold. She earned All-Star honors in just her first WNBA season as she replaced the injured Asia Wilson.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lynx on D. They lead by 4. Faulkner, she's covered by Sims. Pass to Copper. Clock at 6. Shoots a 3. Faulkner, the rebound by Dantas.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now the Lynx with it. A 4-point game. Sims, Robinson, Parker defending. Pass to Christmas Kelly. To the left side wing. Here's Sims. Sinks the triple.
Boy, Brian, already they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Oh, it's incredible seeing the effort level and the intensity they're bringing here. They're just beasting on the boards. I love their physicality.
And the foul on Sylvia Fowles. That'll be her second foul of the game. Outside Faulkner. Six on the shot clock. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Outside Faulkner. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Lynx. And here is Sims. She has 7. Christmas Kelly outside. Pass to Sims. Tries it from 16. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
Crashed the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now here's Faulkner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. The shot by Parker, no good.
And terrific defense at the rim got right in her path.
And you know they'll be worrying about her next time they take it inside, too. And really, that's what great defenders will do to you.
Now here's Robinson. Rejected by Cheyenne Parker.
Well, long arms and top-notch awareness make Parker the quality shot blocker she is.
Pass to Alexander. Outside Williams. Over Sims. Here's Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Robinson. Not gonna go that time. So Chicago will take it the other way. To the middle. Deflected. Dantas with the steal. To the paint. Christmas Kelly. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Cheyenne Parker. Pass to Copper. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Faulkner. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Alexander. Yes, great play by Jamira Faulkner to set it up.
I like the assist. She knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
And Odyssey Sims, here we go. And again, no good by Minnesota. And that does it for the first quarter. Lynx ahead, leading by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with hustle.
Chicago. Trailing here.
Play him tight. Come on.
Outside Parker. Pass to Williams. And a call will be against Karima Christmas Kelly. That's her first foul. Right side Faulkner. Here's Copper. Robinson covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question. No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
Faulkner with it. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Right side Parker. It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first 2 attempts. 1 for 3.
Well, a lot of young talent on this Chicago Sky team. Diamond DeShields and Gabby Williams are just 2 of their big names.
Down low. Here's Fabienne. And that one drops.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Dolson. Outside Parker. Outside Faulkner. Now Dolson. Robinson covering. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. The shot by Brown, no good. And all the names you mentioned for the Sky, very high draft picks.
The Sky has been trading for draft picks recently. They knew this rebuild was coming, doing it the right way, collecting talent over time. Eventually, they'll find another big name to add to the roster when the youth movement matures.
Pass to Robinson. Dantas, guarded by Dolson. The shot by Brown, no good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Williams. And here's Dolson. Outside Williams. Parker, just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pass to Brown. Money from the wing.
What a clean look. Big credit to Christmas Kelly. She had the awareness to find the open player.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. And some teams already failing to meet expectations. Tim, what shouldn't they do this early on?
It's a very fine line, Blake. On one hand, you can't make rash decisions. You have to trust in your offseason plan. On the other hand, you can't be stubborn. If you have to switch things up, then figure it out.
And I think this is where having good coaching is huge. They should let the front office know what direction to take. And whatever you decide, it has to be quick, because in this 34-game season, teams don't really have a lot of time to change course.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Vandersloot. She has 5. Pass to DeShields. Now here's Dolson. Shoots over fouls. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Using A-plus awareness to find the wide-open teammate, DeShields doesn't mind distributing.
Outside Moore. Now Brown. Augustus outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over DeShields. And it's Minnesota scoring again.
When she gets to this space of the court, 12 to 18 feet, the ability of Augustus to knock down shots must really upset defenders.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Quigley. Shoots the 3. Augustus grabs the miss.
Just a slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when you're scoring the ball at even a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Collier. She's got 5. Augustus outside. Over Lavender. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
A shot drained by Augustus. We've seen that so many times. She's top 10 all time in buckets made.
Pass to Lavender. DeShields. Covered by Moore. Outside Quigley. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it. The Lynx with the lead. Outside Moore. Pass to Augustus. Shoots over Quigley. Augustus, no good.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often, because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's DeShields. Out to Vandersloot. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Quigley. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
It's so important for Quigley to score inside. Why? Scoring close to the hoop opens up her long-range game. Bigs like Dolson, who can score from the perimeter, continue to rise in popularity. And powered by her good shooting form, Stephanie is capable of really extending the floor, spreading the floor. It's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Fouls with the rebound. And guys, just because Dolson can shoot the rock, don't think she can't rebound with the best of them.
Yeah, she's got great size and strength that allow her to get physical when she wants to, and she just plays with a lot of energy, and as a defender, it's hard to keep her away from the ball.
Shot's good by Moore.
Wielding a three-point range that demands respect, Moore's one of the most fundamentally sound scorers in the game.
Now here's Quigley. Pass to Dolson. Inside. Quigley gets the bucket.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Here's Moore. They're leading by 8. Brown. Augustus, guarded by Quigley. Tries it from 19. Another one falls for Minnesota.
She's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
Vandersloot outside. On the wing, Diamond to Shields. Pass to Quigley. Clock at 6. No good. Now the Lynx take it the other way. To the paint. Here's fouls. And good. Coming off an assist by Maya Moore.
Outstanding find by Moore, one of the top passing forwards in the WNBA.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
On the wing, Diamond to Shields. From deep. Another miss for her. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Down low. Collier. The rebound by the Sky.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let her cruise in for the layup. Good job.
Pass to Dolson. Outside Quigley. Outside to Shields. And Sylvia fouls with the swat.
What a rejection from fouls. Her timing and toughness really cement her as one of the league's best defenders.
And the Sky making a change here. Shot from the inbound. The bank shot, no good. Now the Lynx with it. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Pass to Quigley. Lavender. Three-pointer Diamond to Shields. And it's rebounded by Sylvia Fowles.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
Well, Simone has accomplished so much in this league. It's hard to keep track at this point. I mean, you look at the multiple WNBA titles, you look at the finals MVP, the all WNBA teams. I mean, there are few things that she hasn't done.
Shooting 2.
And she knocks down the first one. And while Augustus has had quite the career, none of it has come easy.
Yeah, with scoring, rebounding, three-pointers, and more, she's worked to be the ultimate difference maker. I appreciate her competitive fire that's driven her to such great heights.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Despite multiple injuries, including a torn ACL over her decade-plus in the WNBA, Simone Augustus is not slowing down at all into her mid-30s.
Sims with the bucket.
They've got away from the three ball as they look to protect this lead.
And sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so you know what? It makes sense.
Now here's Vandersloot. 5 points in the game. Here's Alexander, covered by fouls. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Alexander. Here's Copper. Offensive rebound.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game. Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Vandersloot outside. DeShields with it. To stop the drought. Bangs home the trifecta.
Being able to stretch the floor is so important in today's modern game. DeShields understands that and really works at it.
So we conclude the first half. Lynx ahead, up by 15. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Fouls has been sensational.
What a first half it was for her, well surpassing her average point totals up to this stage.
Yeah, she's on pace for a monster game.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. And it's the Sky Ball. 15-point game. Now here's Dolson, covered by Collier. Pulls up on the wing. Minnesota grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. To the inside. Here's Sims. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses, and she'll shoot 2. And that's going to be a foul on Chicago.
Well, I never thought Odyssey Sims got the credit she deserves for winning a national title in college, but I guess that's what happens when you play alongside Brittany Griner. But make no mistake about it, Sims was the heart and soul of that team.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And Sims really shined during her senior season.
Well, after Griner went first overall in the 2013 draft, Sims scored nearly 30 points per game her senior season without Brittany, showing she could carry a team. And WNBA teams certainly took notice. Sims went second overall in the 2014 draft.
Both good at the line.
Making the all-rookie team after a strong first-year campaign, Sims wasted no time once she entered the WNBA.
Now here's Vandersloot, and the foul on fouls. And that is her third foul so far. And here is Vandersloot. Lavender left side. 6 to shoot. Up top to Shields. Covered by Moore.
Great effort by Moore. She's been WNBA all defensive a few times for a reason. Tremendous guarding the ball.
Now here is Sims. Augustus outside. Fouls. Guarded by Dolson. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Courtney Vandersloot attacking. Here's Lavender. Off target at the rim.
0 for 4 to start the second half. They're getting restless out there.
Here's Moore. Makes it off the glass.
And you got to give credit to Collier for the find. Her 6'2" height allows her to have a clean view of the court. Doesn't miss open teammates.
Now here's Vandersloot. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Lavender. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Finally drop one after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Outside Sims. Pass to Augustus. Now here's fouls. She's guarded by Lavender. Now here's Moore. Tight defense on her. Here's fouls. That ball is good for another field goal, her 6th, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Vandersloot outside. Quigley with it. She's covered by Sims. On the wing, Allie Quigley. They grab their own miss. And a missed layup.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Launches it. Another 3 for Minnesota.
An impact perimeter player. Sims uses a mature feel for the game to score points.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Lavender. Outside Quigley. Here's Lavender. Vandersloot outside. From downtown. Good D by Odyssey Sims.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Now here's Vandersloot. 5 points in the game. Outside to Shields. Quigley connects from downtown.
Easily over 40% from three-point land the last couple of seasons. Quigley is an elite shooter. You can't let her get going. Well, hard to call the last decade of the Lynx anything other than a dynasty. Won titles in 2011, 2013, 2015, 2017. Not bad grabbing a ring every other year.
Back to Moore. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
And for the 2010s, a decade of dominance for the Lynx, as you said.
Yeah, you look at the talent they had during that stretch, Blake. It was unreal. So many stars and key players at every position. And the big thing is they all bought into the system and played for each other.
And the first one falls for her.
You know, Augustus continues to impress me with her scoring ability. So tough to guard. There's a reason why she's been named to so many All-Star teams.
So she gets them both. Well, Augustus has many offensive capabilities, but I'm a fan of her consistency.
Yeah, Simone brings the same effort and intensity game in and game out. Averages double-digit points like it's a walk in the park. But trust me, it's not. And really, teammates can always rely on her for a pick-me-up type of performance.
Now here's Williams. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
On offense, here are the Sky. Pass to Alexander. Now Quigley. Knocked loose. Christmas Kelly with it. Vandersloot covering. Christmas Kelly gets the bucket.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Now here's Vandersloot. 5 points in the game. Right side Parker. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Allie Quigley. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The mid-range, Jay, you don't see it a ton with all these new school basketball metrics, but Quigley shows it still has great value in the game.
Now here is Augustus. She's got 10. Shoots over Vandersloot. Another one falls for Minnesota.
From game one to now almost 400, Augustus has had really some of the best dribbling skills in the WNBA. Very creative.
Here's Parker. From the wing, Sylvia Fowles comes up with the rebound. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Augustus left side. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
All the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
They've found holes in the D, and they're really exploiting them.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Parker. And she uses the glass on the layup.
So poised on the offensive end of the floor. Parker is a dependable scorer.
Outside Robinson. Christmas Kelly with it. Fouls down low. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting. And it's the Sky ball. Outside Quigley. Pass to Williams. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Fowles. She's got 19. Outside Quigley. She's now made half of her 10 shots in the game, and that's her 5th basket.
Oh, man, there's really been a change in her game compared to what we saw in the first half because she's just scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Minnesota calls a timeout. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Pass to fouls. Dantas outside. Now here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Faulkner. And the basket by Brown.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can just keep shooting it like this.
Everything is falling for them this half, and it seems they're putting up points every trip down the floor.
Amazing.
Now here's Faulkner. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The shot by Parker, no good.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Here's Dantas. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds, it'll go to the sky.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Odyssey Sims.
Here's Faulkner. Pass to Copper. Oh, draws the hard foul, and she'll head to the line. And it goes on Damiris Dantas.
Kalea Copper at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as she hits both shots. Brown with it. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Sims. Up and in on the layup.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
To the inside. Here's Parker. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. And it's her first trip to the line.
Cheyenne Parker at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
She misses the free throw.
5th pick in the 2015 WNBA draft. And, you know, with all the pressure that comes with being a top pick, I think Parker's handled it well and is progressing nicely in her WNBA career.
She hits the second from the line. Now Moore. And no good trying to get that one. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Lynx ahead, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Slice the D wide open with this feed. They really had no chance to prevent this basket.
Yeah, it was a great read of the defensive setup and also wonderful anticipation of the movement of her teammates before the pass.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Outside Sims. Out to the left wing. Here's Brown.
Next foul. Bridget Carlton. First personal foul.
And here's Faulkner. Pass to Endor. Copper. Dolson. She's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. Outside Faulkner. Tries a 3. Drills it from outside.
For 3.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Carlton. And here is Sims. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about 1 minute into it. Here's Carlton. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First personal foul. Shooting.
And what can you say about the playmaking of Courtney Vandersloot? Fantastic vision, fantastic passing ability, consistently near the top of the assist board in the WNBA. Easily one of the best passers this league has ever seen.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And with Vandersloot, she draws comparisons to a player from her alma mater, John Stockton.
And the play style and approach is evident between the two guys. Stockton himself has said that Vandersloot has that special it factor about her, and she just has that ability to see the game. And I got to say, she's the driving engine on this Chicago Sky team, to say the least. Well, the Lynx have had so many leaders during their fantastic run as a franchise, but right now, you have to say this is Maya Moore's team, and she just does so much as a leader on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Brown. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Sims, Faulkner defending, pass to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. Carlton gets the bucket. And Moore, the versatile small forward, she can dominate in so many ways.
Maya has those quick hands on defense and gets you so many extra possessions. Great spot-up shooter from outside. Very hard to keep in front of you, also when she drives to the basket.
Here's Endor. The rebound by Dantas. Pass to Brown. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play. And guys, thinking of small markets versus big markets, how does that impact WNBA franchises?
Blake, I think all-star players want to play in big markets where the lights are brighter and the situations are more high profile. I think the idea of playing in New York or Los Angeles, it might be more attractive to a big-time player than, Phoenix, for example.
Yeah, and exposure is certainly a big part of it, especially as an increasing number of players want to maximize their brands during their playing careers. But small markets can still succeed. You mentioned Phoenix, Tim. They just won a WNBA championship not too long ago.
Well, for the Sky, the problem pretty easy to pick out. Just not a lot of tough defenders on this roster. Games they lose, they usually give up just too many easy buckets.
Now here's Faulkner. Back to Dolson. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. And it goes on Damiris Dantas.
The mobility of Dolson coupled with her size, it's very difficult once she gets inside to stop. Sometimes you have to foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the defensive struggles of the Sky is something the team knows they need to fix.
Absolutely. The areas of concern are protecting the rim and challenging shooters, and they also have problems rebounding and closing out possessions. All in all, it doesn't make for an easy go for them on defense.
She's perfect from the line this time.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half despite the deficit.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Tim, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
You got to force the issue when you're down, as you were saying.
Dantas. Good work defensively by Stephanie Dolson. Here's Endor. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Here's Talbot. Faulkner defending. Down low. Basket counts.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
And fans now able to experience the game with virtual reality, even virtual cameras, where they can recreate any angle. Brian, have you gotten a headset?
Blake, didn't you say you'd buy me one? I mean, seriously, though, how cool is it that with the WNBA technology,
Take a break.
we can see
2
what
shots.
Maya Moore may actually see on the floor?
Or how about seeing the decisions like a point guard, like the GOAT, Sue Bird makes? I just can't wait to see what is next. The possibilities with this technology are endless.
And guys, sports science, a new buzz phrase. We're learning about the importance of sleep and recovery. How much of this do you really feel makes a difference on the court?
And if players have even the slightest advantages against their opponents, they'll take it. We've long known about the importance of recovery, but athletes take it much more seriously now than in years past.
Yeah, and I applaud them for that. If you feel good, you'll probably play good. And nowadays, players are also more conscious of life after basketball. They want to be healthy even when they're years removed from their playing days.
Brown lays it up and banks it in.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Chicago with the ball. Here's Copper, out to the wing. Pass to Faulkner. And here's Dolson. She's guarded by Dantas. Dolson's shot's good.
When a player has confidence like Dolson, you see the pass coming and expect her to take the shot immediately.
Back to Brown. To the paint. Deflected. Here's Samuelson. She's guarded by Dantas. Pass to Talbot. Floats one. The shot, no good. And Chicago will come the other way. Here's Copper. Can't get the reverse layup to fall. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Brown, guarded by Dolson. Soft touch off the glass.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Here's Copper. Everyone and their kids have social media accounts, and they're mixed feeling on the effects of it. Do you see this as a good thing for players, Brian?
Well, for promotion, interaction, and building a brand, I think it's great because it allows the players to have fun exchanges with their fans. And so I think it's been fantastic in terms of allowing the general public into the lives of these stars.
I think it's been great for the fans to see the real personality of these players beyond the court. The only issue is, as NBA Commissioner Adam Silver pointed out, is sometimes athletes can dive too deep into it. It's an awesome tool as long as it's used correctly.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one falls for her.
And if they continue their outstanding free throw shooting here in the second half, that'll help them seal the deal, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, they've yet to miss a single foul shot this half. We call that TCB, taking care of business.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. And so it's Chicago with it. Faulkner with it. And guys, when you think of players turned broadcasters, which WNBA names come to mind?
Well, I've seen Chiney Ogwumike on television, and I'll be the first to say she is a terrific analyst. She said she loves talking hoops and sharing her voice for something she's passionate about.
And don't forget about Candace Parker either. She does such a great job of breaking down the game for viewers. I really hope we see more WNBA players get into broadcasting in the coming years.
Here's Carlton. Out to the right wing. 14 feet out. And a shot by Brown, no good. And it's the Sky ball. Now Williams. Outside Faulkner. Pass to Endor. Just 5 to shoot.
Good D.
Here's Williams. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That is not an easy shot right there. She had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, needed a little arc on that one with the size mismatch, but hey, she did it perfectly.
Now here's Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Here's Alexander. And here's Faulkner. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Brown. Here's Talbot. Brown up top. Well, as super teams become more and more common in the NBA, with stars teaming up to play together, do you guys see that taking off in the WNBA too?
Probably, and I think it has to do with the fact that more and more players want to be in control of not just their careers, but their brands.
Yeah, player empowerment is definitely huge right now, as it should be. If players want to play with their friends and do so in proper fashion, what's wrong with that?
Now here's Williams. Fires from the wing. Deflected! And the shot clock expires. Great D to stop him cold. And here are the Lynx now. Here's Talbot. To the wing on the left. Here's Shepard. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Faulkner. And yes, she's got the English that time as it falls.
She took advantage of some soft D on that drive. Very little resistance for her on the way to the basket.
Outside Williams. Back to Faulkner. Outside Williams. Yes, great play by Jamira Faulkner to set it up.
Some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Talbot, she's guarded by Williams. Here's Brown. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. Jamira Faulkner picks one up.
Lexi Brown, taking 2 shots.
Two shot.
And she makes the first. No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2. Pass to Williams. Here's Alexander. Outside Williams. Fires from the line. Here's Endor. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Pass to Shepard. Back Benley. Here's Carlton. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Talbot. Knocks down the trifecta.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
So we see the Lynx taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that'll wrap it up.